Recently, I did a video talking about budgeting. I wanted to do one on frugal living, which kind of relates to money management. Some ideas are shopping sales, or using coupons or discounts, you know, meal planning, um, do-it-yourself projects, limiting your spending, which kind of is implied with frugal living, women eating out, shopping secondhand, so thrift shops. Goodwill is a more national chain type thrift shop, but there's obviously local mom and pop, non-chain thrift shops. So kind of the idea behind, meal plan would just be like creating what you're gonna eat throughout the week, and if you do that, you can plan your grocery list and then limit what you're spending going grocery shopping instead of just I'm gonna take this off the shelf and this off the shelf, and you get to the checkout and you're spending 5 times, 10 times more than you plan to because you didn't, you know, plan what you want to eat throughout the week. You didn't make a grocery list. You just willy nilly, this looks good, let's add it to the cart. And doing a meal plan can help women eating out because, if you already have a plan, you know what you're making, you don't have to think about it. It's just the time commitment of actually, making it. It's easy to, be like, oh, I'm too tired, I don't feel like cooking, and then you order out. Um, but if you have a meal plan, and stick to it, then it's really just getting over being too tired to cook if that's a common excuse. Do it yourself projects, like if something breaks in the house, sometimes it's, easier to hire a plumber, electrician, whatever, and obviously there's certain things that should be done by those kind of skilled laborers, but sometimes there's things you can do yourself if you look it up on YouTube. Um, sometimes, there's projects you can do around the house that um, you can look to save energy. Um, if you're shopping sales, if you're using coupons or discounts, you're saving money on what you potentially have to buy. And the flip side would be limiting how much you're spending in the sense of not getting luxury items, sticking to things you need. Needs, not wants. It's easy to be like, oh, I want this 70-inch TV. Well, is that a need or a want? It's a TV, so it's more of a want than a need. Um, yes, it's convenient to watch the news, so okay, maybe you get a 20 or 30-inch TV instead of a 70-inch. If that's really that much of a need to watch the news. Maybe you say you need the newest um, phone. Well, mine, I usually go with whatever the cheapest smartphone is. I don't remember, if this was maybe 50 or 100, but not the multi-hundred dollar, $1,000 phone like in the newest Apple or the newest Android. So just some food for thought. Keep checking back for some more financial related videos. And thanks. Have a good day.